You know, Kaylee, sometimes you have to, after a big meal like that, the best thing you can do is go for a long ride. That's Dan Raby tells us more.
The Ogden Municipal Park is decked out in twinkling lights and holiday cheer. There are 59 Christmas cottages for the public's enjoyment. Most are replicas of local businesses, including our own Weber State. Each miniature cottage is lovingly decorated with dolls and furniture. With the fresh snow and beautiful lights, it's a holiday dream come true for Tim Haft, a resident of Vancouver, Washington.
I'm absolutely amazed. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I've been walking around taking pictures and just really enjoying it.
The lights and displays are free and open Monday through Saturday from 5 to 9 till the 23rd of December. Layton City offers beautiful holiday lights without even getting out of the car. A lighted gateway is the entrance to the land of fanciful creatures, animated light displays, and Christmas mascots. Layton City also offers free hayrides on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 8. Whether you live in Weber or Davis counties, there are places nearby to enjoy the holiday spirit. For Weber State News, I'm Dan Raby.
When the lights go up, Christmas break is right around the corner. John Coyle found out what students have planned.
Holiday break is only a finals week away, and that means Weber State students are making big plans for their time off.
I'm going to go home to Seattle for most of the break, go spend time with my family and my in-laws.
Plans for the holidays are pretty simple. My family has 3 birthdays within a week of each other. So my daughter, my wife, and myself all have birthdays on both sides of Christmas. So we have 3 birthdays and Christmas and New Year's all within like 10 days.
My plans for the holidays are to crash at my parents' house and sleep and play a lot of video games with my little brother.
I'm going to go down to the Las Vegas Bowl, watch the Utes play. We're going to go to a couple jazz games, catch a couple bowls, do a little work, try to hang out.
Personally, to me, the holiday means sitting on the couch, watching cheesy Christmas specials, and eating all the cookies my little brother left for Santa Claus. What does the holiday mean to you?
Food, actually. My family's pretty big into food, and I'm kind of surprised I'm not really obese. I love food.
Sitting back with the family, watching football is always my favorite thing.
The dysfunctional family time. It's great times.
Food, family, and football. Seems the holidays are all about the letter F. From Shepherd Union Building, I'm John Coyle, Weber State News.
There's certainly nothing wrong with a little breather before next semester. What do you think, Kaylee? What's the weather look like at the start of the winter break?
Well, it's not too bad so far. It's been really cold and those temperatures will stay with us, but no big storms. And we'll get more to that in a minute. But first, as you can see in this picture here, the cold temperatures have kept the snow with us that we've accumulated recently. The snow is still covering the ground and is blanketed on the trees and has just caused some really pretty views out there. So even if you're not the biggest fan of the cold, at least it's nice to look at. Now that we've seen a little bit of what we look like outside, let's take a look at some other states. As to be expected, the southern states are the warmest with temperatures in the 70s and parts even hit 80 degrees. When we work our way up to the midsection, we see that the high for Salt Lake City today is 42 degrees, and the rest of that midsection stays around that temperature range as well. Then we go all the way to the northern states where they are the coldest in the states right now. They're seeing temperatures in the 20s, and there are also some in the high teens. But now let's get back to the weather in Utah. Utah has been pretty calm the last couple of days, nothing too bad. There was a storm system that was over on the Pacific coast that's coming into Utah, and it will cause some rain and snow flurries today, but nothing that you really need to worry about. And as the day progresses, it'll get warmer and that will clear up. And then the rest of the week, the same thing. That storm will just affect us a little bit, but nothing to worry about. Now that we've looked at the overall view, let's take a look at our detailed 7-day forecast. As you can see, today is 39. So not bad at all. Saturday stays the same. And then Sunday and Monday we warm up to the 40s. Same with the rest of the week. That's going to be really nice. 43 degrees. No freezing temperatures this week. We'll see some snow flurries as I said before. All right, so It's a little cooler, a little bit of snow, but the roads won't be bad. So if you're traveling this next week, you don't have to worry about it. Back to you, Shay and Justin.
With the holidays comes food, so see how the WSU football team works off all that pie. Next in our sports studio.
After this year's season, the Weber State football team is looking for a change. On Monday, they got what they asked for. The football program revamped their weight room workouts, making them longer in hopes that players and plays explode on the field. From 4 sets of 15 on squats to jumping up and down with dumbbells. In between every set, the team does 25 crunches, giving them just over 600 sit-ups in for the day. The football coaching staff hopes the new program will boost the team's work ethic and get them ready for next year's playoffs.
The team just needed a little bit more structure, a little bit more direction during the Christmas holiday. The team's going to be held accountable for it, so when they return, they should be ready to roll right into our winter conditioning program and the second phase of our winter strength program.
The Wildcat football team will begin spring practices in March of next year. Weber State's fall teams had a rough season. The volleyball and soccer teams only won a few games. The football team failed to make the playoffs, but Mark Purser sat down with several athletes to see if there's hope to next year. Football defensive back Marvin Walker talked about next year's dual threat quarterback Mike Hoke and the returning Wildcat defense.
We saw him get a lot of playing time in the second half of the NAU game, and he did nothing but stand out. Mike Hoke is a little more agile and mobile. Move around a little bit, not afraid to run. So, next season, there's a lot of high hopes for him. He should, if nothing less, I think he should be the newcomer of the year, be first team All-Big Sky for rushing and passing. He's got a strong arm, so there's a lot of hope for Mike.
Tell me why the defense is going to be so stellar next year. Why do we have hope for that?
All right. Stellar is the word. We are losing only 4 defensive players as a total. We have 4 seniors last year, Taylor Cedillo, Jordan Brown, Ferron Creighton, and Sam Finn. So, we lost 1 defensive back, which is Jordan, so in the secondary we got a lot of guys returning.
Mark also sat down with volleyball player Bethany Ray, who talked about the team's versatility.
Just the fact that our options are really open. Okay. We have a lot of girls that can play a lot of different positions, so we don't really have to worry about filling those positions, and I think that just graduating 1 senior and not 5 like we did the year before is really good for us to continue building on what we started this year.
Even I stepped in and talked with Mark about the return of first-team all-conference defender Ari Wood.
What does she bring to what kind of hope does she bring for you guys next year?
She is so feisty that I don't even know how to explain it. She just, if anyone gets by her, that's the only time they're ever going to get by her is one time. So she just takes it all, she just gives it all, the whole entire game. And she's really offensive-minded, too, for being our deepest player besides the goalie. She's really offensive-minded and can get a lot of things going for us up top. And so that's good to have an offensive threat all the way in the back. And don't forget, the men's and women's basketball teams will be in action this weekend. The men are at home against Seattle University tomorrow, and the women are at the Air Force Tournament both tonight and tomorrow. Back to you guys.
Shay Baker, our news director, is graduating this semester. Here are some highlights and bloopers from the last few semesters. Take a look.
Awesome, let's get started. The construction on 12th Street for those people who are skiers or snowboarders, I found this great website. It's called discountliftickets.com. We're all familiar with these little bottles. They are shampoo and conditioner, shampoo and conditioner, shampoo and conditioner. Stay tuned to Weber State News.
A lemon tree without lemons? Photos masked with mesh?
I know you're from Texas, and I know they have classical music, goodness, I can't talk, music. Huge costume closet that boasts thousands of costumes.
I'm off to save a damsel in distress. I'm a busty babe. Jolly green giant.
So Kyle, I know you want that little lacy corset there.
Yeah.
But that's not for you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay? April Fools! April Fool's Day is right around the corner, and with the help of me and some of my friends... Read. Oh, so Kyle, what are your plans for the weekend?
That's Palumbo.
I like Palumbo too. I like the name
Palumbo.
I like
How
it.
many times can you say it? And up here, it's been rather cold in the Great Lakes region.
I mean, I can do tutoring, but I'm way too expensive, so, you know.
Well, I bake cookies. Do you take cookies? Because I might need some.
Yeah, I do take cookies. I just decided. For you, Shay, I'll take the cookies.
I would love to have Shay make me some cookies.
I think I owe you some.
You owe me some
because
cookies.
I forced you to anchor today.
She forced me to anchor today. Thanks, Shay.
I'll get to bacon.
But it's been a good time. We've enjoyed you. You're always on the ball. You're better than everyone else.
Not true,
We're gonna miss
Justin.
you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll miss all of you guys. It's been a pleasure being here with Weber State News, and that's it for all of us here in the studio. For more headlines, visit Weber State Student Newspaper at wsusignpost.com or listen to 88.1 on your radio dial every 15 minutes after the hour for KWCR's 88-second update. We'll see you next semester with brand new shows. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.